440 horsepower. Doesn't sound like it from inside. 2025 Ford Expedition Platinum with the Stealth Performance Package. Platinum model is $74,000 plus a $2,000 destination charge. The Stealth Performance Package, extra $6,500. It includes these 22-inch wheels, tire combo, the red brake calipers, which are not so stealthy, and of course the high output version of the V6. Expedition is based on the F-150, so it is nice to have these power running boards to give a boost as you get in. Also has a grab handle up here, which we appreciate. This model is fitted with captain's chairs in the second row, and then the third row is a 3-seat bench. Getting in is relatively easy. You can either walk down the aisle in the middle, or we can press these seats forward. Easy to get in. Now watch my butt. Don't actually watch my butt. I'm 6'5", just kidding, I'm 5'8", but still plenty of knee room back here with the seat in its position. You can fit 3 across, you get your own cup holders. Also have power folding. Oh, you can recline, you go forward, excuse me. Plenty of headroom.
Yeah. Ooh, what is on my shirt? Okay, hello. This is the Expedition back side. I don't really like that it is 2 different colors because it just looks silly, but let's open it. Okay. Whoa. Oh my gosh, it's like half. It's like a split in half. That's cool. Like, wow, look at that. When it's up, you can have like things that's back there and not roll around and stuff. If you want to get like groceries or something out, or a hockey bag, you just can put this down. A dog maybe? I don't know, why would you have this? Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Yeah, that is true. You can sit on here and you can drink your beers and everything's in here.
Who can drink
and
your beers?
You can drink your beers. And then this is pretty cool. Oh shit.
The second row.
Oh, wait, shoot. Oh, look at that. It's like a robot.
Nice to have your power folding seats, especially for that big hockey bag.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to put down. You got chargers back here. If you're trying to have a speaker when you tailgate, you know you gotta get lit. What does this button do? I don't know what that is. Okay, want to see some magic happen? Ready, watch. With the push of a button. Look at that. 2 pushes of a button, I mean. Wow. Look at this. I can step up. So if I'm short, then I can get in easily. And if you have the whole gang back here, it's easy to get to the back seat because there's captain chairs, so you can just walk right by. You don't have to put anything down, and you can get out easily. You know, these are nice because if you go on a road trip, you can recline back like that. You have room for bags here if you need a snack bag or you need a, you know. And then, okay, there's chargers right here. That's nice. It's underneath, so it's a little bit hidden. This is cool. You can have your own butt warmers and your own air control. The last thing I must say is that the 2 screens up there are kind of trippy. Like, that's pretty techno-futuristic type. It's just a lot. I would get overstimmed. I would get overstimmed if I was just like, what do I look like? You know?
Yeah, terrifies me.
Okay.
So the Stealth Performance Package is a $6,500 upgrade, and this is the 2025 Ford Expedition in the top platinum trim. So that's $6,500 upgrade plus a $74,500 base price gets this model to about $84,000. That includes $1,000 for the Glacier Gray paint out front, which is very cool, and also almost $2,000 for the destination fee. The Stealth Performance Package, there's also just a Stealth Cosmetic Package, but the Stealth Performance Package, it takes the 3.5 liter twin turbo V6. It's the high output version, so instead of 400 horsepower, it's 440 horsepower, 510 pound-feet of torque. Goes 0 to 60 in about 5 seconds, which is pretty impressive for a nearly 6,000 pound vehicle. The 10-speed automatic transmission is pretty smooth. It'll skip the first lower gear, and then once you hammer it, it'll stay deep into the gears. You can also change the progressive gearing with this function that I've used a couple times. It's kind of silly, to be honest, but it'll lower how many gears it goes through. So instead of having 10 gears, I have it set at 8 right now. That means it'll get me to 8th gear and stop. So even though the acceleration is pretty impressive, this is still a full-size SUV riding on a Ford F-150 platform. So you're not going to take it out and try and win races on the street or on a track. It handles like a big, burly, full-size SUV because it is. So there are drive mode buttons in addition to 4 high, 4 low, 2-speed transfer case. And it is uncomfortably placed down here by my knee, but I don't know where else you'd put it other than in here, and then it'd be too congested. But when I twist it, so it'll go from normal, tow, eco, sport, there's a slippery mode, and then there's an off-road mode. Those modes will automatically adjust where they want the gearing at. But with the sport mode, 0 to 60 in about 5 seconds for a big beast of a vehicle that weighs about 6,000 pounds. It's not going to take your breath away, but for a vehicle this size, it's still impressive. So the Platinum trim has leather upholstery, heated and ventilated seats. The interior design of the Expedition is pretty cool looking. It still has vertical vents as in the F-150, but it also has this fancy knurled metallic trim. There's also this fake carbon fiber. All the buttons that are remaining are here in this panel. There's the gear selector, a volume knob, and then some emergency assist systems. And then most everything is housed in this 13.2-inch touchscreen. And then, of course, instead of an instrument cluster, you have this 24-inch curved display that is something out of Lincoln's playbook. The biggest adjustment new shoppers to the Expedition will have to get used to is this sort of hexagonal steering wheel and also the blink controllers. So the left pretty much is for the adaptive driver assist systems. It's also for adaptive cruise control. This vehicle has Blue Cruise, which drove it up to Milwaukee yesterday. Half the way I drove hands-free. Works really easily. It's simple to go. You just hit this button and it'll activate here, so you'll see what the functions are. And then if I want to change over here to my the adaptive cruise distance from the lead vehicle, it's on the left side, and I can change it up or down. There were a few instances where when I was pushing what I thought to be the left side or the right side, it was actually like a middle blank control panel. So the interesting thing about these sort of haptic touch surfaces that don't have static icons is they're dynamic, so you can add different functionalities to the vehicle. On this side, it's mostly the infotainment system, but turn the volume down like that, change the station right or left, and then voice commands are here. And then if I need to like adjust other functions, kind of like in some electric cars, if I want to adjust the steering wheel position, and then telescoping. So you get pretty used to it pretty quickly. It makes sense if you want to have a tech-laden car. There are still side mirror controls on the door panel here, so not everything is relegated to the touchscreen or to the display, but this is the future. So it can also show your towing status. We're not hooked up to a trailer. There's other details, but it is good to know that with the heavy-duty towing package, you can tow up to 9,600 pounds with the Expedition. That is a lot of towing capacity. It runs on Google built-in. It's pretty easy to use, and then if you want to change the display, go to this function and you can select your widgets. So I can show my off-road status, my pitch, yaw, there's tire pressure, there's other gauges. It can tow, and then the trailing, the Pro Trailer Assist, which really helps for noobs when you're backing in, is down in here, but you can hide it. And also in this area is a power sliding console, like something out of the F-150's power console. Kind of cool. You got this secure storage underneath here. Goes back in easily enough, and it doesn't really impinge on rear seat passenger space.